Hey everybody!
Hi everyone!
Happy Sunday to each and everybody. Hope that you guys are enjoying the warm-up show there. It gives you guys a chance to come on and say good morning to one another.
Yes.
And I really like it.
Me too. I want to appreciate each and every one of you that's logging on today. Guess who was first today? Valerie Toussaint all the way from Belgium. She beat everybody. Hi, Valerie. Hi, kids. Hi, everybody that's over there. We appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you so much for joining us today. If you can, make sure you give us a thumbs up on these videos. That we're working hard to make sure we give you the new cruise information. And make sure you subscribe if you're not subscribed. If you're new to our channel, please comment below so I can give you a shout out and let me know where you're from if you're new to our channel, because we want to give you a warm welcome. And if you want to keep joining us and keep the chat going, you can jump right over to Mr. Traveler Cruise Lovers on Facebook, where we go ahead and talk with our subscribers and share content, share things that's going on. And you can also reach out to us over there, or you can follow us on Instagram. I'm ElleKosGlam. I like to bring the glam to you when you travel. I love to dress and dress up. And Mr. Traveler, he always posts travel content on Mr. Traveler 74. Make sure you follow us over there. We have a huge video today. I'm just trying to make sure everybody is logging on. I see 19 thumbs up. I know it's more than you guys out there. Can you please give us a thumbs up for our hard work so we can go ahead and get this video shared out there on YouTube. Make sure you call us if you want to book your group cruise. Hint, hint, we got a group cruise drop on you today at 877-697-4470. It's right in front of me. You can see it right here. Or you can join us at www.mr-traveler.com. If you want to go ahead and book online, very private, don't want to talk, just go ahead and go online and book what you need to book. Go ahead and jump over there and book it. We have a super chat.
We do.
We do. Thank you so much, Blessed Nettie 69. Thank you so much for your super chat. She said, you guys are great. Hope to meet you one day. Love to cruise. We do too, Nettie. Thank you so much for sewing into our business and stopping your day on a Sunday to drop that cash on us. Thank you.
Oh,
so much, Blessed Nettie.
Let me find my
She
horn.
always on with us. Thank you, everybody who's stopping your Sunday to join us. We appreciate you. Thank you so much.
Oh, here it goes down here. I see you down
Give me
here.
the thumbs up. Let me see the thumbs up if you're out there. There it is, Blessed Name. Thank you so much. She blessed too.
All right. Yeah, just run.
All right.
It has been a really busy morning. We've been getting a lot of things done around the house. So, anyway, we're going to jump into the cruise news in just a minute, or the group cruise news.
Yes.
Wanted to share some stuff with you as we kind of returned back to cruising. Wanted to share with you kind of the timelines for some of the major cruise lines and when they're returning. So obviously we know that the Adventure of the Seas just started out of Nassau. That was yesterday. So that's a beautiful thing. And then we are slated. I want to make sure that I'm correct in saying this, but I would think that let's see, yes, July 3rd for Carnival from Galveston. That'll be your Vista. Will be the first cruise out for Carnival. Horizon, July 4th from Miami. The Breeze, July 5th from Galveston. The Miracle, July 27th from Seattle. And the Mardi Gras, July 3rd from Port Canaveral. That's great news. Magic resumes on August the 7th from Port Canaveral. Sunrise, August 14th from Miami. And Panorama, August 21st for Long Beach.
Awesome.
So that's Carnival. So they have got things mapped out and everything put into place. It will be very interesting to see how these Miami cruises are going to pan out, given we still haven't heard any information from the governor or the judge in this case regarding how the laws are going to work here in the state of Florida. But the cruise lines are pushing forward regardless. So there's going to have to be, I imagine there'll be some test sailing going on. I got to be honest with you, it's a little frustrating because, Carnival's been out there in the forefront for this stuff, and like we said before, they have never wavered.
They've been pretty firm on their decisions.
To stay here in the U.S. and move forward with their plans. Norwegian and Royal Caribbean have just been so quiet, guys.
They really have been sitting back.
But, I'm hopeful that our Odyssey cruise will go out this year. So right now, the Royal Caribbean, their lineup is the Freedom of the Seas, July 2nd, which they will be doing 3 and 4 day sailings. The Odyssey of the Seas will be July the 3rd. That's out of Fort Lauderdale. Serenade of the Seas, July 19th from Seattle. Allure of the Seas, August 8th from Port Canaveral. Ovation of the Seas, August 13th from Seattle. That'll be your Alaska cruise. Symphony of the Seas, August the 14th. Independence of the Seas, August 15th from Galveston. And Symphony is from Miami, my favorite ship. And Mariner of the Seas, August 23rd from Port Canaveral. So very interesting there. Norwegian is all the way out into August right now. So right now theirs is Encore from August the 7th from Seattle, which I just posted that on our all social media platforms. If you never really, because we went on the Encore and it wasn't too long thereafter that the world started falling apart, so we didn't really get a lot of traction on that cruise, on that particular video. But what a magnificent ship that is.
It is.
So yeah, that's really it. So I think the judge said on Thursday that he'll make a decision soon. So hopefully that will be sooner than later. Then obviously you guys have probably heard that the Millennium, the Celebrity Millennium that was doing their sailings out of Barbados also went out last week, and that was June the 5th, and there was a couple of people that ended up turning out to be positive on that cruise, but they were
so unfortunate,
asymptomatic, even though everybody was vaccinated on the sailings. So it's going to be interesting to see how that plays out. Hopefully that doesn't really play into too much of a decision with this judge already to get back to doing things. I hope it's not
affecting the decision that the judge will make. We are patiently sitting back waiting to see what the outcome will be. I'm sure we'll have our answer this week.
Yeah.
So make sure you stay tuned.
And again, it gets so sensationalized with the media because it's the only place that you really have to test like this, right? So like if you go to Disney World, you don't have to test when you come out of there. Oh my God, it was 100 people at Disney World that were tested positive today. And that's probably what it would be, to be honest with you. It would be a ton of people. You think it would be a lot more than 2 people. I guarantee you that. If people came off planes and had to do that, I'm just telling you, it's just a microscope on them. And unfortunately, anytime any little incident happens, it's going to blow it up. I don't want to discourage you from being able to get out there and have a good time. And as Cruise Talk is saying, that is what the protocols are for. They did an excellent job quarantining the folks. They had the contact tracing with everybody. Yes, and part of the yes, the Millennium was out of it was out of St. Martin. Yes, not I think I said Barbados. Anyway, we're going to live a little earlier today. I like to go live a little bit earlier every now and then because we want to catch some of our folks that are overseas.
I want to say hi to our new subscribers, Christandra. What a pretty name. From all the way from Cleveland, Ohio. Thank you so much for joining us. And also, let me see who's here. Michelle is here from Texas. And let's see who else is here. I usually don't give shots out, but I appreciate you joining us. She's from the Toledo Bend Lake. Thank you for joining us this morning. And everybody who's new to our channel, thank you so much for watching. We are Mr. and Miss Traveler. I'm ElleKosGlam. I also have a fashion, beauty, lifestyle channel on ElleKosGlam, as well as I'm on Mr. Traveler, so I'm always busy. But I make time for you. So we want to make time for cruising. And we've been wrapped up in this thing almost 16 months, and it's time to get out there and start cruising. So you want to make sure you stay tuned to our channel and our updates, that we can keep you aware of what's going on so you can get back out there to cruise. Thank you so much for all the thumbs up. I see them coming through. Thank you. If you're enjoying this content, then Mr. Traveler works so hard all week on to bring it to you today. If you love it, just give us a thumbs up and let us know that you really love it. Party on the Sea here from St. Pete, Florida. That's our neighbor.
Yes.
Thank you so much, Party on the Sea. I love your name. Thank you. And that's Lynn, new from Houston. Thank you so much. And Miss Keisha Nicole, all the way from Maple, Ohio. Thank you so much for joining us this morning.
All right.
And Carmen, welcome to new subscribers. Thank you so much, Carmen. And Shell said, hey, Shell.
Hello, so
Shell
good
Denise.
morning, and thank you, each and every one of you. And I apologize for being somewhat distracted because I'm trying to get
That's
the little
okay.
the little group cruise stuff here together. So, what we have today, we're going to announce is going to be for next spring. We do have some more things coming, but the way everything is going with them getting back to sailing and everything, all the itineraries aren't there, and I'm still waiting for a couple things for some other ones. But we have one picked, and it took us the whole week to narrow it. We went back
3
and
dinner
forth.
sessions, the movies, date night, in between calls at work. He was working, I was working. It took us a long time to decide on our group cruises because I want to be very, very careful and very strategic on how we do it. I want to make sure everybody can afford it, but I also want to make sure everybody have fun. I want to make sure everybody love the ship. There's a lot of things going to play.
It was a difficult decision to pick a particular ship. So, without further ado, what
Drum roll, please.
was the drum roll? What we have decided on, and what we're trying to do, I'm teasing you all. What we're trying to do is kind of recreate all the trips that got canceled. I mean, because we just had tragedy after tragedy after
It's been a
tragedy
terrible year.
with our group cruises. Even before the pandemic, when we had a group cruise on the Oasis of the Seas, you guys might remember that 3 days or 4 days before we were supposed to get on this ship, a crane fell on it. And I you just can't make this up. A crane fell on the ship while I was in dry dock.
It really did. That's what started the whole thing. And then right after that was the pandemic.
So, yeah, that was the first of our canceled group cruise woes. So, anyway, in that spirit, we have decided and make the decision to go with an Oasis class ship for next spring. We will be going on the Allure of the Seas.
Yay! That's my favorite. For real.
next April the 2nd, 2022. Yeah, here we go.
That's a little footage of the Allure of the Seas. Allure of the Seas is one of my favorite ships for Royal Caribbean, and I really, really love this ship. It's very classy. It's a lot to do. The food is excellent. The service is even better. And we really, really love this ship. I had one of the best times on the Allure of the Seas. So this will be is it the next group cruise that's coming up?
Yeah. Yeah. I'm trying to see if I could get this thing where we could split screen
It's okay.
it.
Don't worry about it. They can hear us talking.
I'll pop it back on every now and then. We get to the good spots. Oh, like this.
Let's show the promenade.
There's the promenade
go.
right there.
That's one of my favorite parts of the ship. This will be is this my birthday cruise?
Yeah, it is during.
This is during the time of my birthday cruise. I'm trying to recreate from the pandemic. So my sister-in-law also will be celebrating her birthday. I know that JT Cruise Talk birthday is around my birthday, and hopefully he'll be joining us for this cruise. But this will be our next group cruise. This is gonna be around my birthday, so I hope you all can make it. And what's the dates?
So let's talk a little bit, and
I'm so excited.
let me explain to you why we picked this particular one. First of all,
while you're explaining, could we just watch?
Sure.
How do you do
so scroll up there. You see the on that screen.
Mr.
There you
Traveler,
go.
fancy technology. Okay, go ahead.
And this video that we're showing, we took when we were in the lure 4 years ago. So this is pre upgrades on the ship.
I'm going to link this video below so you can find it, because we have almost 700 videos on our channel. So I'm going to link this one below so you can go ahead and click on it. And I'm going to add the card right here so you can click on it and watch it. This is a up and down bar that goes up and down, but you'll be able to see it. So I'm going to let Mr. Traveler talk about some things.
So why we picked this particular cruise, and this was a very difficult decision for us picking this cruise, I have to tell you, but we definitely, wanted to do a Oasis class ship again for everybody. I'm going to back line here. I definitely want to do a Oasis class ship for us for everybody. And this one is a beautiful, beautiful ship. She has the upgrades on there. If you've never been on an Oasis class ship, guys, it is an amazing time. It's so much to do that it's almost impossible to see it all. It's almost impossible to see it all within that week that you're there. And yes, we are going to have a fantastic time. You see Aunt Gladys on here. She's almost on all of our group cruises, and and she knows we have a wonderful, wonderful time, and we just keep doing it a little bit better each and every time as we learn things and figure things out. So this is going to be a great time. We're going to have a lot of activities for everybody. So this leaves on April the 2nd on a Saturday, and it comes back the following Sunday. We're leaving from Fort Lauderdale, Florida, which is great. Fly in Friday after you get off work, and then come on in and spend the night in Fort Lauderdale. Let's get on the ship. We got a, let's see here. How do we do this? DT Cruiser. Wait a minute. Okay, I see my ship horn is gonna act up today, and I got the wrong. I'm just so excited.
We gotta make it rain on them. Thank you so much, DT Cruiser. He said, "Hey guys,
there it is.
Thank you for the information, positivity, and inspiration. I hope the cruise with the OGs repping of the YouTube. That's right. We are the OGs of the YouTube community. We are the first couple that started traveling on YouTube back in the day when it was MySpace. It was a long, long, long time ago when we started YouTube, and we are the OGs, the oldies but goodies, the original gangsters on YouTube who started cruising together, and we shared our story with you guys. So thank you so much, DT Cruiser."
All right, so we are going to be leaving Fort Lauderdale on Saturday. This is a 8-day cruise. This is one of the reasons why we picked this particular ship, is because it's an 8-day cruise. So you're getting your bang for your buck here. So a couple.
Have you had a dates one more time?
It is April the 2nd.
April the 2nd
through
the 10th. So if you can make it, let us know. Give us a call. Hit us on www.mr-traveler.com, or you can just give us a call at 877-697-4470, or you can punch the letters
For
877 my ship O on your phone.
Okay, hold on. For this particular one, this is how we're going to do this going forward. Here. So if you're interested in joining us as I go through and tell you about this stuff, please email us here. This is going to be our group cruise hotline right here for everything. Email us, let us know what you're interested in doing, how to get a hold of you, what's the best time to get a hold of you, and we will call you back. That way we can make time and boom and get you taken care of, instead of getting it mixed in with all the other things that are going on now with cancellations and rebooks and all that crazy stuff. We want to make sure that we can focus in on you. Okay, so this is the Lure of the Seas, April the 2nd next year. This is an 8-day cruise. So this is, if you're not cruising till next year, this is an awesome way to get back. I'm sorry, did I say I'm in Allure? Allure of the Seas. This is a great way to get back into cruising. If you haven't done so, this is an 8-day cruise out of Fort Lauderdale. So we're leaving Fort Lauderdale on Saturday. Sunday, we are at sea. So we'll have a wonderful time together then. Great activities. Monday the 4th, we're in Puerto Plata, Dominican Republic. We're there for the from 7 a.m. to 3 p.m. And then here's where it really gets good. Tuesday, April the 5th, we are in St. Thomas.
That's Mr. Traveler's favorite port.
Yeah, absolutely one of the favorite ports. I probably would do, and Auntie Gladys is on here. I think she's on there.
She's on.
a few of the other folks around with our original cruise when we went to St. Thomas and we didn't go to St. Thomas when we went to St. Martin, but I definitely want to get you all together and take you on a tour of St. Thomas and show you some great things. Go to some of the great beaches that we like to go to, and just have a wonderful, wonderful time. St. Thomas is a beautiful, beautiful place if you've never been or if you haven't been in so long. This is April the 2nd of 2022, everybody, just to let you know. So after St. Thomas, we are going to beautiful St. Martin. And then the last time we were in St. Martin, we clowned. We rented a bus and drove around the whole island, and we had a great time. The bus driver was great, and he was playing music for us. We were clowning in there.
We had a good time. We enjoyed our subscribers, and hopefully some of those subscribers will go with us this time.
Yep, absolutely. Then
St. Kitts.
Then we head over to St. Kitts, which is another beautiful place. Tons and tons of things to do there. And then the final 2 days are at sea.
Yep.
So you can relax, enjoy the shows, enjoy the ship, explore. And then on Sunday, April the 10th, we return back to Fort Lauderdale.
Okay. So let me quickly say the dates one more time. So Saturday, the 2nd, we'll be in Fort Lauderdale. Sunday, we'll be cruising. Monday, we'll be in Dominican Republic. Tuesday, we'll be at St. Thomas. Wednesday, we'll be in St. Martin. Thursday, we'll be in St. Kitts. Friday and Saturday cruising, and Saturday we'll be back in Fort Lauderdale.
Yep, absolutely. Beautiful Central Park on here, guys. If you've never been on an Oasis class ship, it's just
it's amazing.
Absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing ship. So I hope that you all can join us. Please contact us on this travelergroups at gmail.com. That is the best way to get a hold of us. Again, we're going to Puerto Plata, which is new for Royal Caribbean. That's going to be a lot of fun there. There'll be a lot of activities. We're going to St. Thomas, we're going to St. Thomas and St. Martin. I'm going to show you guys a great time there, just flat out.
It's going to be a lot of fun, and this is my birthday, so hopefully we'll get a plan together for my birthday and do some special things for it, and we'll share it with you.
And we're going to St. Kitts, which is always a lot of fun there. Those of you who like to have those monkeys crawl all over you.
Yeah, they have a lot of monkeys there. It's a fun place to go.
And then the last 2 days, cruising at sea, just a great time, guys.
It is. If you don't want to get off the ship, you don't have to. There is a ton of things to do on board this ship. You will be so busy. It's almost hard to see the whole ship at one time. It's hard to do everything in a week, but you can try.
Yeah.
So make sure you hit us up on that email so we can go ahead and get you booked.
Yeah, absolutely. So the deposits, regardless of how many people you have in there, are $500 per cabin. So if you've got 4 people in there, it's still $500 per cabin. But the pricing is pretty good. Give us a call. We'll talk to you about everything. And because that was one of the consideration. So a couple of the other ships that we were looking at were shorter cruises, but the same price basically. So this is the best bang for the buck. It's an amazing ship with some great ports.
Yeah.
Puerto Plata, St. Thomas, St. Martin, St. Kitts aboard the Allure of the Seas, April the 2nd, 2022.
And we have a super chat from Marvin Morris. Thank you so much, Marvin. He said, September 10th, 2022, me and my new wife will be on our honeymoon aboard the Mardi Gras, so ready to get back to cruising. First of all, congratulations, Marvin. We appreciate you even joining us today.
Absolutely.
You and your new wife, congratulations. It is in order. It's a big step to get married, but we know that you will be having a blessed marriage, and we appreciate you. Thank you so much for that super chat.
So I will tell you this, guys, for the rest of this year, which we don't typically do this, but I know that people are anxious to get back to cruising, and I know that some people are a little bit hesitant on getting back with everything that's been going on.
It's been a lot.
And they want to travel with some familiar faces and things like that.
Mm-hmm. They showing out with the super chats today, but bring it on. Thank you so much, Karen, for your super chat. Oh, your avatar is so pretty. she said, selling Mardi Gras in November 2021. You are my TA. That's what's up.
Thank you so much.
Should I get Carnival Vacation Protection or get my own insurance? If I get Carnival's, can I pay it directly through you? Love you guys. We love you too, Karen.
Give us a call, Karen. Give us a call or shoot us an email. We'll take care of that for you. Not a problem.
Sure will. Thank you so much. We appreciate you, Karen.
Absolutely.
And it's such a pleasure working with you. Thank you.
Yeah, absolutely. With the things that are, just kind of touch on that subject, with the things that are going on lately in the world and everything, uncertainty, we have been recommending the cruise lines insurance policies for right now, just to
cover yourself.
Streamline things,
just to
right?
cover yourself. Just take their insurance. And thank you so much, Regina, for your super chat. We appreciate you. She has a pretty smile on her avatar.
Thank you, Regina.
Thank you, Regina.
We appreciate you so very much.
Thank you for sowing those seeds into our business. We appreciate you. Thank you so much. Make it rain.
So I'm going to share with you our schedule that we have planned for the rest of this year. These are, I'm going to say this, these are not going to be group cruises, but these are going to be cruises that we're on. If you would like to book them and join us on those ones, these are not official group cruises or anything, but we'll be on these ships if you want to book on there, just so you have somebody that you know on there.
Let's do it.
That's fine. That's completely fine with us. So first one, which you can't book anymore right now, is going to be the Odyssey of the Seas, which we're doing that next month, July 17th. Mm-hmm. Hopefully. That's
the first cruise we'll be on.
You know, it's so funny when I look at Royal Caribbean's website, some of them have the Odyssey on there, some don't. And so I don't know. I'm just anxious to hear this so we can figure out what we're going to do. But right now we are on the Odyssey of the Seas, July 17th, and I cannot wait to bring that ship to you guys.
And
Alistair's all the way from Scotland.
Thank you so much.
Scotland. So Odyssey of the Seas, that's going to be July 17th.
Thank you for the thumbs up if that you heard us. Thank you. That must have been just crystals.
Then we and Cruise Talk and his wife will be on the Mardi Gras.
Yay.
On September the 4th. So we will be on the Mardi Gras September the 4th. And then lastly for this year will be Harmony of the Seas. Mm-hmm. That's going to be a Christmas cruise. We're going on there December the 26th, so we'll be on there for New Year's. We'll enjoy Christmas and then jump on the cruise ship.
Mm-hmm. Thank you so much. And you're welcome. That was Regina saying thank you for a pretty smile. It is pretty. Thank you so much. So to run back over all the cruises that we're going over again, we will be, the next cruise that we hope and pray we will take will be July 17th. Mm-hmm. And that will be on which one again?
July 17th is Odyssey. The
Odyssey of the Seas. So that's the first cruise that we'll be on. And we cannot wait to go. Hopefully we have our fingers crossed for everybody who are packing your bags and getting ready to sell out. You will have a awesome time. It's going to look a little different when we get back, but at least we'll be back. So here's some more footage of the Allure. Thank you so much.
Yep. It's April the 2nd through April the 10th of next year out of Fort Lauderdale. That's the group cruise days. Again, we on the Allure of the Seas.
And there it is. Don't you want to just jump through the computer or your phone and just end up on the cruise?
That's me on the flow rider before I hit the buffet. You just didn't see that.
It's such a beautiful ship. This is my favorite ship for Royal Caribbean. So I just picked whatever I like for my birthday. I hope you guys love it and want to go, and we appreciate each and every one of you. We got another super chat.
Hey, we need to have, I'm looking at this right here, we need to have a putt-putt golf challenge. Yeah.
Yes, we do. Thank you so much.
Super chat. Thank you. I think it is Marianne. Mm-hmm. Thank you so much for that wonderful super chat. Thanks for keeping us updated and the ever-changing cruise news. Yeah, it is changing by the minute. This place had some really good food in here. This is the little buffet.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this is right behind the, what do you want to call it? The flow riders.
Yep, that's the flow riders. And then see how beautiful and elegant the ship is made. Everything is so pretty and nice to look at from top to bottom. I'm talking about from the ceiling to the floor. Everything
Yep.
is just decorated so pretty on this ship. You have to join us. If you've never rode an Oasis class ship, it's not like any other ship you rode. It's big, it's roomy. If you're going with a lot of family, you have your room to run around and do whatever you want. Or you can come on, you can do some port things with us, or we can do some activities on the ship. Let me tell you, by the time you get off the ship, you're going to need another vacation because you're going to be tired.
Well, that's why you got the 2 days at sea at the end, which I love, because that really gives you a chance to, after all those great islands, because I ain't going to, if you go with us, I'm going to run your legs off on those, especially St. Thomas and St. Martin. Just telling you.
Yep.
I am going to wear you out on those 2 islands right there. But yeah, it's going to be a great time. I love Royal Caribbean because they're very classy. The ships are very classy, very elegant, but at the same time, it's not stuffy, right? You can still have a lot of fun. There's so many pools on this ship. There's so many,
Yes.
the flow riders. Then you have the other pools in the front, up in the what's the sanctuary place I want to?
The solitary. What do you call
The
it?
solarium. Thank you.
Okay.
My brain is just on
Sue
fried
Kearns
today.
said thumbs up. I hope Sue Kearns can meet us. She's one of our favorite clients to have. So hopefully you can make it, Sue.
Yeah, absolutely.
Thank you so much for joining us today.
Then for next year, what we've got so far for next year for group cruises, we are going to do this one here, Allure of the Seas. Again, we're 8 days, 8-day cruise on Allure of the Seas.
Yep.
Fantastic.
If you missed all that, make sure you watch the video back. We covered each and every port. We covered each and every cruise that we'll be doing, everything that's coming up, what our next year look like. Thank you so much for joining us. Everybody who stayed on the entire time, I appreciate each and every one of you. We tried to bring a really spring, summer look because we're ready to cruise. So this is what I like to wear. I like to wear bright colors all the time. So thank you for all the comments on what we're wearing today. You know, we try to keep up with the fashion, and I love fashion, so I just decided to bring you a nice summery color for this beautiful Sunday that we never lived before. So this time last year, just take a look back and remember, close your eyes, and let's take this off the screen, honey. Can we take this off? Thank you. Let's just close our eyes and remember where we were last year, this time last year. This time last year was not a good look for us. We were struggling. We had to get on this, we had to get in front of this camera and still smile and bring you all the cruise news, whether it was good or bad. And we were not in a good place with our families. We were not in a good place with the world. But now, if you open your eyes and look, we are in a totally brand new, different world now. We are so happy to be here. We are so blessed to be here. We have to just count our blessings. We made it. And if you think about, I woke up this morning and I was thinking about last year from this year, and I had to give thanks to the man above for taking us all the way from last year to this year. So now that we made it, it's time for us to get out there and travel the world. Let's get back to doing what we used to do. Let's get back to living our lives like we did before. And nothing can stop us at this point. If you made it this far, your business made it this far. A lot of people who's commenting under us are travel agents, okay? It was not easy for us. It was not good for us. If you made it this far, you made it. You can do anything. You can move a mountain now. You know, you should be a lot stronger. Your business should be a lot stronger. So let's get out there. Let's promote. Let's start traveling the world. It's time to get out the house. Let's take our lives back. We're not going to be fearful. We are not going to be fearful. We're going to get right out there and we're going to enjoy the world safely. So I was thinking back when I woke up this morning and yesterday, me and Mr. Traveler, we talk all the time at dinner, how different the world looked last year. This year, we made it. We have to give thanks. And that's, you know, that's just Sunday morning message. You know, it was different last year.
I got to say that you know, I have a different pep in my step knowing that I actually have cruises booked that, you know, for all intents and purposes, should go. You know, like I said, the Odyssey is iffy, but I think we'll make it.
Yeah.
If it doesn't, we're gonna go away. So I saw somebody ask me, Yvonne asked, did we miss not being on that Bahamas cruise? And the answer to that is no. I didn't miss not being on that Bahamas cruise. I'm perfectly content with going on the Odyssey. We wouldn't have been able to do the Bahamas cruise, then turn around and go on the Odyssey. You know, I'm sure everybody's having a wonderful time on there, and trust me, that same feeling that they're having on there today is that same feeling we're going to have July 17th.
Yes.
When we get on there.
We happy for
Plan B is if the Odyssey doesn't go, we'll actually go over to the Bahamas one. That's probably what we're going to have to end up doing.
Yes.
Let me say this real quick before I forget, because I forgot this, and I'm going to go back to what you were talking about.
And thank you for the thumbs up.
Everybody who has cruised a Royal Caribbean before, hear me out. If you go on this cruise, you get double points, double Crown and Anchor points. If anything you book up to the rest of this month and you sail till I think it's September next year, double points. If you do a junior suite and up, you get quadruple points for the cruise. Just saying.
You haven't heard that from anybody else on YouTube.
if you're trying to get to Emerald, if you're trying to get to Diamond, if you're trying to get to Diamond Plus, whatever, excellent way to do it. So like we're cranking the Royal Caribbeans out.
Yes. We'll be doing a lot of Royals. That's
great, because getting to Diamond status of Royal Caribbean is where you want to be. That's when you get to the happy hours and you get all the extra. You get a lot of perks with Diamond, with Royal Caribbean. So double points. Back to what you were saying. I feel like I have such a pep in my step now that we actually have things booked and that I think that are going to sail. And that's how you know that you really love doing what you do. I'll be honest with you guys, it was rough last year just because we love being out on the ocean so much, being out on a cruise ship. We love it so absolutely so much that it was depressing, guys.
Yeah.
It was so doggone depressing, not being able to get out in the sea, not being able to book you guys things, not help you guys make memories anymore. Very, very, very depressing. But I have noticed personally, since I started booking things, I have got such a pep in my step. I've been running around.
It's like a light switch.
I've been running around here doing all kind of stuff, and I have to do this because outside of this, and Miss Traveler runs the business through the day, and during the day I have another very demanding position, and it's the only thing that really kind of gets me through that clearly is knowing, man, in 6 weeks I will be on the whatever. And I kind of, it gets me through. It sounds crazy, but I'm sure some of you, I can't be the only one that feels this way, but that's the only thing that gets me through. So I try to, we try to do them at least quarterly, so that I can kind of, get through. I noticed myself, and I had to catch myself, and Miss Traveler mentioned it last year. I would be snapping at people, and and this has a lot to do with it when you're going through all these things, when you know all the things that are happening to people, and then of course the business is suffering. I don't even want to get into that with you guys.
And we still have to get on here.
We're not, the travel agents, not just us, travel agents in period, we're not making money, but at the same time, we had to turn around and keep canceling these cruises or ensure that they got canceled properly and all this other stuff. So basically, we're working for free on the whole end around on a lot of times, because after so many times getting canceled 3 or 4 times, travel agents don't get paid for that stuff, man.
We haven't gotten paid in a year. Just to let you know, this is a little personal business.
Yeah, so to be able to...
We've been working for free. To
be able to turn this around and get back to booking things I love making you guys happy.
Yeah.
To get out there and get on a ship and do things like that, and then when you guys share pictures with us on the Cruise Lovers group, or you send us to us an email, whatever, of the times that you're having. You think about Dr. Jeff when he sent us that video of his 90-year-old father on the Ovation of the Seas.
Yes.
Before the pandemic hit.
That
you know,
pushes
that was
us a
touching,
little
right?
further. It pushes us further when we get those sentimental things, and we need them. Just like you watch our channel and want to be encouraged, we do too. We do too. So, you know, you have to kind of keep us in your prayers because we have a big job ahead of us. We had a big job behind us, but we always looking forward. But to get us motivated and give us a push, we need you to support our channel. And we feel like we should have more subscribers, but that's okay. We have to be content where we are. But you don't know how this last year actually went for us. You only see about 20% on our life on YouTube. You don't see the other 80% where we working so hard for you. So hopefully you all are enjoying this hard work. Just like Mr. Traveler said, we haven't profited in it over a year. We've been working for free, really. You know, and just to be honest, you know, if you want to know more about us, we can share it with you. You know, we starting to get to a point where we're starting to step up and share more with you to let you know exactly who we are. Our lives is an open book. As you can see, we have over 600 videos. We've been on YouTube 10 years or more, and I've been on there longer. And we just share all we got. That's all we got to give. And this is who we are. And when you see us in person, we are the same people.
So
yeah.
Yeah. So next year, guys, this will be the one right here, April the 2nd, 2022, 8-day Allure the Seas, Fort Lauderdale, Puerto Plata, St. Thomas, St. Martin, St. Kitts, and a couple days at sea there, and we're back to Fort Lauderdale. Also next year, guys, it's been out there for a long time, is the Carnival Celebration, which that'll be November is that the 22nd, I think?
I think it's the 22nd.
2022. It is a Thanksgiving week cruise. It is a 6-day cruise on the Carnival Celebration. It is the inaugural cruise, the U.S. inaugural cruise. So that ship will be coming from overseas, coming to Miami, and then we will be the first ones on board that ship after it gets to the United States. And here's a shot of the decks of the Allure, in case you've never been on here.
This is the Allure.
It's like double a regular. It's amazing.
It's like 3 small cruises in one. It's like a city on the water. It's a floating city, and you have to experience it. If you nervous about solo cruising, or you nervous about, you know, where should I take my family after all this pandemic stuff, and you ready to get together with your family, come join us. We'd be more than happy to host this cruise with you. We have experience doing large groups, and we would love to meet each and every one of you. I wish I can jump through the computer and hug everybody, because when I see you, that's the first thing I do. I hug you. So we can't wait to you know, spend that time.
And Auntie Gladys is gonna make you something.
I know. I know she is.
So we're gonna have, listen. We pack a lot of activities on here, and here's the thing: we don't require you to do those things, so you can go and do your own thing. But we have a lot of activities and things planned. We want to get to know you a little bit more.
Yes.
And have you make some more friends and things like that. Get to know other folks on there.
And if you're a travel agent, you're welcome to join us. We meet plenty of travel agents. You know, small ones, big ones. It don't matter. We realize that we have a lot of travel agents who follow us, and we like to meet you. So we're not one of those standoffish couples that when we see you on the ship, oh my God, they're gonna so and so. No, we come right over to you if we know you. Oh, how you doing? How are things going? Because after this year, we should be changed for the better. We should be more kinder, more appreciative, more sweeter. So we appreciate each and every one of you.
Yep. So.
This Sunday, don't get me to preaching.
So that's it. That's it for next year. We're doing the Allure of the Seas in April, and we're doing the celebration in November.
Yes.
It's going to be absolutely fabulous.
Thank you for Ms. Jones to you. The super chat. Thank you. She said, love you guys. What's your opinion on the Royal Caribbean boats that left St. Martin, was fully vaccinated, and 2 guests contracted COVID, cruising for Halloween? I think we covered that earlier, right? We did. Did we cover that?
Listen, like I said,
that was MSC.
Well, no, that was it.
Was it?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, that was the one as the Millennium out of St. Martin. So yeah, right now it says 2 people that tested positive. They were asymptomatic, but here's the thing: the things that they put in place worked. They quarantined the people. They did contact tracing, tested those folks. Everybody else tested negative. They got those folks out. From my understanding, they're flying those folks home at their cost to get them back home. Everybody on the ship was vaccinated, but again, this is an example of media focus on things. Because if you really only knew how many people you were in the grocery store with that were positive with COVID, or how many people you were on the airplane with that were tested positive for COVID, or how many people were at Disney World on a daily basis that test positive for COVID, but they don't get tested, so we don't know. This is just a, there's a microscope on them right now. The cruise line did what they were supposed to do. They isolated everybody, and even those that were, even those who were in contact tracing were quarantined while they were getting tested. The test came back negative. They were allowed them to go back. So it's it's a proof that the system is working for the cruise line. So I think that they did a great job. It's just we have to learn how to live with this thing. And then Yvonne just said, and this is what I was getting at, because if you guys remember this last year when they had some of the Mediterranean cruises going off, I think it was like 5 people that tested positive on there. Then it turned around to be that it was a false positive for every one of those people. So Ivana is saying the news just reported that they tested them again and they were negative and back with everybody on the ship. So there you go. And I did not see that. I admit that I didn't research that particular topic. But if that's true, again, here we go. So it was a false test, and they're back with the cruise. So we will verify that. So thank you for the information, Yvonne, and that's good to know, because that's the other thing that you have to concern yourself with is the false positive. So thank you so much, Tony, for that super chat.
Thank you so much, Tony. We appreciate you. Thank you so much. I had to get rid of a troll on here real quick. We're not going to give him no airtime, though.
Yeah, I can just click it right. I think you can click right there. All right, anyway.
Yep.
So that's it, guys. Allure of the Seas. Then if you still, we've got a ton of people with us on the celebration next year already. That is going to be an amazing time. I did, and I should have wrote down who it was. I can't remember. Somebody asked me to talk a little bit about what to expect on an inaugural. So I'll touch on that real briefly. Inaugurals, I hate that I didn't write down who said it, but I said I would mention it today.
Oh, okay.
So kind of what, and every event is a little bit different, but you can definitely expect a lot of fanfare for the first cruise going out, especially like in this Carnival celebration when we go next year. We'll be the first ones out from the U.S. on the ship. So typically, of course, there'll probably be media there.
It's going to look a little different than any cruise you ever went on. Like everybody jump on the inaugural.
They'll have some different activities that they won't normally have after that inaugural sailing.
It's a different sail.
They usually give you some mementos, some souvenirs that go along with it. I know they've given out like tote bags and different things like that.
You get a lot of free things on the inaugural.
Yeah, so...
as far as marketing tools like souvenirs, you can take with you from that brand. That cruise brand.
Yep, absolutely. So usually it's a lot of fanfare wrapped around those inaugurals. Sometimes they have like we saw with the Mardi Gras coming in with the boats with the waters going. Sometimes they have that as the cruise ship is leaving out of the port and everything. But it's going to be in Miami, so it's going to be a great time. So the celebration is going to be fun too. If you're not already booked with a lot of other folks that are going with us, it's going to be a lot of fun. Still email us at this travelergroups@gmail.com and we'll get in touch with you. We're going to do because I think the ship leaves on a Monday if I'm not mistaken. So we're going to do a Miami weekend thing.
Yeah, we're going to have a whole weekend. We do some lunch at one of my favorite places, Big Pings.
Yeah. So we'll have some Miami fun before we get on the cruise, and then we'll have a great time when we get on board the cruise. So it's going to be a lot of fun. And then, of course, like I said, next April, the Allure of the Seas, 8 days on the Allure of the Seas, guys. It's going to be fantastic. I can't wait. I hope many of you can join us on here. We're going to have a ton of fun. Puerto Plata, St. Thomas, St. Martin, and St. Kitts.
We want to appreciate Mr. Traveler for his hard work. He works so hard, so diligently. I do too, behind the scenes.
Yes, you do.
I'm more of a behind the scenes person. I don't like to be in, I didn't even want to be on camera, okay? I would rather be behind the scenes supporting my husband, but he burned me out. And sometimes I get chatty, on here and I talk, but it's for the best. But
Absolutely.
I want to just thank my husband for his hard work over this year. It was hard getting through the pandemic. We wrapping the pandemic up. A lot of people, we still in the pandemic. We still in the pandemic. No, we at the end of the pandemic. That's how we looking. We looking to the future, and now we booking things, and hopefully you have some things that's planned to make you feel better. Sometimes when you book things and you have a goal set and a date to look at, you feel a lot better. It makes you feel better. Wow, when is that date coming? I got 1, 2, 3, 4 months left, and you can just look towards that trip. So make sure you, when you see our videos, just appreciate the hard work that goes behind it. When we on location, we stop our vacations. We stop our fun to make sure we can bring that information to you.
Enjoy it.
All you have to do is give us a thumbs up, share this video, like, comment, and subscribe, and we will appreciate it. That's how you give it back to us. And thank you for all the super chats that go so far. Thank you so much. You sowing a seed into our business. We are small. I would say we small YouTubers, but we will be large one day. We'll be at 1 million. It's coming. Yep. Because I speak those things as if they were, honey. Okay? I know where my help come from. Where our help come from, and we wouldn't be here without you and the man above. So we give thanks, and when we ask for those things, we get those things, okay? Because we do what we're supposed to do over here at the Cost Residence. So hopefully you guys have something planned. Just go ahead and step out on faith, plan it, and it'll come into fruition. Amen.
All right, then.
All right, we done.
All right, everybody. So excellent. We also have the podcast will be coming out soon. Mr. Cruise Talk is on his way over here now, so we can go over some things.
Yep. And we are all set.
Yep. So I'll put this up there one last time before we head out, and let me put that up here.
And I thank you so much for joining us. Make sure that you rate, comment, and subscribe. And join us over on Mr. Traveler Cruise Lovers as well. And hit the subscribe button and notification button. It's the little button that's next to the notification, the subscribe button. Hit it. It's a little bell. It'll let you know when we're uploading, because we will be coming with a lot of information on this week for cruise news.
DT Cruiser, yes, there are cruises in the works for 2023. I'm waiting for some more itineraries to open up. We have something in very much particular in mind, but the options are limited right now, so I'm waiting for more options before we pull the trigger. Yeah. I don't want to just pull the trigger just to be pulling it. So.
Mr. Traveler is such a big planner. He got his degrees. Well, he is double degrees in planning things.
I just want to, I like to make sure that people get the bang for their buck, right? And, have a great time. And, we've been to so many of these places and done these things that we know what's awesome.
We know what's good.
And so like this Allure that we looked at, we went back and forth. I mean, all week long. I mean, we had a few that we were really looking at, but at the end of the day, it's 8 days for the same price, and it's an amazing ports. So it won out.
Yeah, it did. Went out. We did for the price and what you get for the time of the year. You can't beat it. And the size of the ship, the food is great. You have options. It's going to be great, and we want to meet you. We really want to meet you on this group cruise. It's my birthday, so help me celebrate. Come on.
All right, everybody. Well, thank you so much for joining us today. We appreciate each and every one of you. Stay tuned this week. I'm sure it'll be more and more news coming out. Hopefully this judge will make up his mind by Monday.
And I love you too, Monique. Love you too, everybody who is comment below. Thank you so much for joining us. We are so grateful and humble. Oh, we got a super chat snuck in there from Carla. Thank you, Carla.
Carla, thank you so much for that super chat. Where's my horn at?
She said, "Thank you for all that you do. You're a great blessing." My mama called us a blessing before she went to heaven. That's what she called us. She told us to keep going, so we don't have a choice but to keep going. We have our mothers behind us who are in heaven, and they pushing us. So we're gonna do it. We don't let the trolls stop us.
Smooth will say you guys should be at $1 million, but your channel is mature and authentic. No buffoonery or drama. You guys are amazing to me. Thank you, Smooth Will. We appreciate it.
So much, Smooth Will.
And that's really
appreciate you.
it at the end of the day. Like, I'm not doing crazy stuff to get. I mean, do you guys ever look like what are the top hitters on YouTube, and it's people like playing with
counting to 1 million.
Yeah, somebody counting to 1 million
or something so silly like a cat video or something.
I don't know. Anyway, nothing better in the world than getting on a cruise to me.
Yes, we are ready to go. We are so ready to go. We are so excited as much as you are. Thank you so much, Carla, for sowing that seed into our business. We cannot do it without people like you. Thank you so much. And we're going to get to that 1 million. Watch. Just mark my words. We'll get there.
All right, everybody. We want to thank you so much for watching today, and we will be in touch.
Yes.
Email us at the travelergroups@gmail.com.
There you go.
For more
Write
information.
It down.
And
take a picture with your phone.
And we'll get back to you, and let's get everybody booked and let's get it rolling.
Life short.
Have fun, guys.
See the world.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.